Hello and good morning, Tobago. My name is Richard Goddard. I'm going to be your host on a new program on Tobago Sports Live called Tobago Sport in Focus, where we discuss all things about sport and we show what we can do when we are by ourselves training in sport. Today we're going to be dealing with futsal. What is futsal? You'd like to find out, wouldn't you? So in this program, we're going to be discussing futsal. We're going to show some training exercises that we could do. Even in a situation where the rain fell and we cannot use outside, we're going to be giving you some examples, and hopefully you'll be able to actually utilize some of these examples at home. All right? And sometimes we may use the actual ball, we may use a tennis ball, we may use a frisbee, who knows? All it is about sport in Tobago and utilizing sport to continue our focus on developing sport on the island. So we'll be back here in a short bit. Tobago Sports Live, Tobago Sport in Focus.
Join us this and every Friday on Tobago Sports Live Facebook page with a TSL weekly roundup where hosts Kami and interview persons in the sporting arena right here in Tobago, bringing live updates to you on sporting events on the island and interacting with the public. Remember, this and every Friday, live on Tobago Sports Live at 8 p.m. Tobago Sports Live, evolving sports in Tobago.
Welcome back. Now we were talking about futsal. What is futsal? Really, what is futsal? Some people may say it's small goal. Some people may say it's indoor. It's not that. Futsal is its own specific game, played with specific rules. It's under the authority of FIFA. And to be very honest, a lot of persons that we watch on TV, you and I, they have played futsal, and you can see their skill from playing futsal. Now there are some differences in the game. One, the game is of course played indoors most of the times. The surface is a lot smoother than grass. In fact, it's pretty smooth all the way around. The playing area is approximately 20 meters by 40 meters. And the goals that are used are 2 meters in height by 3 meters in width. Okay? The biggest difference, however, is actually the ball. Now, a normal football, when you get it, it will hit the ground, bounce and bounce and bounce and tip. Not a futsal ball. Futsal ball is meant to be on the ground. It's not meant to bounce at all. Watch it again. So you actually get to work on your individual skill development quite a lot. Now, when you go online, and I'm telling you to go online and watch futsal, go on YouTube, pull up futsal, you recognize the use of futsal, the way they play. The Brazilians in particular, they utilize futsal a lot in their style of play. We like to say, samba. Well, there you go. Brazil football, futsal, pretty much combined. That's the product that you get. So in a few minutes, we're going to be bringing in one of our futsal demonstrators, Mr. Jaime Harry from Jarek Titans, and he's going to be doing some exercises. Now, again, we know that we cannot be on the court because it's wet, and we do not want to jeopardize Mr. Harry in any case. So what we are going to do, we're going to adjust our session a bit, and we are going to utilize the pavilion right here in Shore Park. So in a few minutes, we'll be back. Tobago Sports Live, Tobago Sport in Focus. Today's episode, futsal.
Join us this and every Friday on Tobago Sport Live Facebook page for the TSL Weekly Roundup, where your host Kame interview the persons in the sporting arena, bring live updates to you of sport events on the island, and interact with the public. Remember, this and every Friday live on Tobago Sports Live at 8 p.m. Tobago Sports Live, evolving sports in Tobago.
Welcome back. Now, time for some futsal. In front of me, gentleman by the name of Jaime Harry, former Scarborough Seg student, very good footballer, and one of the Tobago players who was selected for the national senior futsal team's preparation for the Futsal World Cup coming in 2021. Of course, COVID put a stop to all proceedings, especially when it comes to team sport in the CONCACAF region. So in order to try and make sure that we are actually continuing to be involved in sport, we are going to have a little bit of an instructional video so that you could go home and practice. Remember, this is just a futsal ball. You could use a basketball, you could use football, tennis ball, you can use any kind of ball with this. And we're going to give you some ideas so when you're home you could think about it and maybe you could become a bit creative as well, right? So what we're going to do to start off, we're just going to play, because futsal and football are so similar, we are going to play as normal footballers would play, inside of the foot pass to a teammate. The catch is how they stop the ball. Now I want you to watch and pay attention exactly to what Mr. Harry and I do. Okay, ready? Let's go. Well done, Jaime. All right, and stop. All right, so what we just did there is that we use the sole of our foot to control the ball. Now, because of futsal, because the fact that the ball is always essentially on the ground, a lot of the ball control that you're going to need to do is going to be here. Why? Because this way you could actually stop the ball right there and then, and you could move forward, backwards, side. You could turn, you could switch your feet. If you use the inside of your foot, then you have to make the adjustment a lot of times when you want to move, okay? So again, and notice how controlled both of us are with our passing technique. There's no rush. You can use both feet to play. Heel down, toes up, as we would normally say. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to add a little something to it. So when we play the pass, you're going to use the same foot to play the pass. So if you receive the ball with your right foot, I want you to pass the ball with your right foot. However, we don't want you to do here and then just swing your leg. We want you, when you stop it, take a few steps to settle yourself and then play. Okay? Ready? Let's go. So receive it the same foot, pass. Receive it. And we're still working heel down, toes up. Nice and simple. Good. Well done, Jaime. Oops, mistake by me. Now, even if you make a mistake, it's important that you make the correction rather than to focus on the mistake, because the idea is that you're working to improve every time. Focus in on the job at hand and hold. Okay, next we're just going to pick up the pace just a little bit. Okay, so instead of just normal, comfortable, when we receive it, a little quicker with the feet, play it off, using the same foot that you receive the ball with. Ready? Let's go. And if you notice, heel down, toes up to receive. Same thing when you're passing the ball. Heel down, toes up to receive. Heel down, toes up to pass. and hold. So even doing that here, we get to work on quite a few things. One, on the balls of our feet, ready to play. Nice and light on the feet. Let's watch him here. Nice and light. Slightly crouched over. Ready for the pass. For goalkeepers, we tend to say this is your ready position when you're here. It applies the same to the outfield players, right? So again, nice and light on our feet. Slightly crouched over. Eyes on the ball. And when that ball comes in, keep going. When the ball comes in, hold the position. Good. Nice and balanced. Nice and balanced. Slightly bent. Still leaning over just a little bit. Heel down, toes up. Beautiful control. Pass the ball back. Beautiful. Simple things to work on. But the simple things are what makes the best players the best players. And you don't need a lot of space to do this, because we're literally using the pavilion to do this exercise. Five more seconds. And hold. Brilliant. All right. So now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to utilize the same movements that we were just doing here, same exercise, but this time, Jaim's going to roll the ball forward a little bit, get up to the ball, and then place pass. All right. So you're literally kind of going to be working here, play, and get back in position. All right. So this time, I'm going to have Jaim do the work rather than me, and then I'll join him. Right? Ready? Control it, roll it forward. Brilliant. Good. 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 Keep it on the platform. Good. Don't reach for it. Get your feet to the ball. That's better. Good. All right, so I'm joining him. Same exercise, but I'll join Jaim now. Let's go. Quick little steps to go back. Get ready. Remember, we're not stretching for the pass. Quick feet to get back. Good. Quick feet to get back. Quick feet to get back. Good. Ten more seconds. And hold. Beautiful. So we now have an idea, a very good idea of an exercise we could do with a futsal ball, football, basketball, tennis ball, rugby ball, if we want to do some training at home. All right. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back in a few minutes. More with Jaim Harry, Tobago Sporting Focus Futsal.
Join us this and every Friday on Tobago Sports Live Facebook page for the TSL Weekly Roundup, where hosts Cami and interview persons in the sporting arena right here in Tobago, bringing live updates to you on sporting events on the island and interacting with the public. Remember, this and every Friday, live on Tobago Sports Live at 8 p.m. Tobago Sports Live, evolving sports in Tobago.
And welcome back. Tobago Sporting Focus Futsal. Now, we know the court is still wet. It's been wet for a little while, can't do anything about it. But we can train utilizing other spaces and areas. Where we are going to go now, instead of being on top of the pavilion, we're actually going to go in the tunnel area where we could continue a bit of our workout this morning. Okay, so Jaime, just head up in between the massage roller and water bottle. And what we're going to ask you to do, you're going to kind of go from side to side. You'll do 10 on one side and then 10 on the next side. And then you'll receive a pass from me, controlling it same way, passing. So on both sides, you're literally going to go on top, just like that. Just make sure you touch the top of the surface. So you touch the top of the bottle, the top of the foam roller. And when you finish either side, you'll come to me and I'll play a pass. Now Jaime's going to be doing some work that can be applied to any sport, really actually any other sport. Some footwork, simple, easy, well, easy to some, but I'm sure easy to Jaime because he's young and he's fit. Simple exercises that will help, of course, strengthen your legs, but it will also work on your calves, your hip flexor, and it will help you to kind of get an understanding of where you are in relation to the ball and your balance and everything else under the sun, right? So I want you to go to the water bottle first, turn face the water bottle, 10 taps on the bottle, good. Then turn around, 10 taps on the top, control that, good. Come to me, good. I want you to make sure you stop the ball, futsal style, sole of the foot, right? Go again, same thing. So he's learning, he's using body control, making sure, touch it, there we go, good. Touch, come to me, sole of the foot, good. Beautiful. And again. Good, touch, good. There we go. Body control, come to me, good. One more set, go. Beautiful. Nice and light in the feet. Come to me. Beautiful. Good. And you could reverse the order of the exercise. So you don't have to go to the water bottle first. You could go to the foam roller first. So we're going to do 4 again. 4 this way first and 4 here. But now I want you to try to pick up the speed of your movements a little bit. Okay? Make it as much like as you could make it. Ready? And go. Good, control that, good, quick. Good, come to me. Beautiful. Well done. Rest. Okay, and we're actually going to kind of work some of these exercises in a way that we get the most out of the exercise. So if he's working for 15 seconds, we're going to try to get a bit of rest, about 45 seconds, and then we'll go again. We're close to that 45-second mark. Ready, and go. Get on top. Good. Good, come to me. Beautiful. Well done. Right? So the idea is not to get the person tired. We are trying to make sure that they do the best that they could do under the circumstances. There hasn't been a lot of football playing. Jaime has been doing a bit of training on his own, so we have an idea of where he stands when it comes to his fitness. Ready? Go. Good. Quick feet. Good. Well done. Right, and one more. This is the work that we're looking to do. We're trying to improve on players' individual techniques, individual tactics, their understanding, knowledge of the game, so that when they train by themselves, they could actually train to be most efficient. Last time. Ready, go.
Join us this and every Friday on Tobago Sport Live Facebook page for the TSL Weekly Roundup, where your host Kame interview the persons in the sporting arena, bring live updates to your sport events on the island, and interact with the public. Remember this and every Friday live on Tobago Sports Live at 8 p.m. Tobago Sports Live, evolving sports in Tobago.
All right, welcome back. Okay, so we have about 5 more minutes to go. Jaime Harry has been doing a fair amount of work, sweating. You can see it. He's been perspiring. I myself have been perspiring quite a bit. But now we're going to utilize a little something. We're going to utilize futsal ball, tennis ball. Now, how can we use a tennis ball to work on futsal? Really easy. Now, cameraman, I want you to go down foot level and watch. Futsal ball, heel down, toes up. Tennis ball, heel down, toes up. Similar, right? And my foot is on the ground. So we could use a tennis ball to do the same exercises, quite a few of the same exercises that we would normally do with a futsal ball, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 10 passes with the futsal ball. Jaime's going to do something similar to what we did. He's going to come forward, stop the ball, pass it, and then we're going to use the tennis ball and ask him to do the same exact thing, right? So, Jaime, standing up right there, just fix that bottle so you don't step on it. Try to make sure that everything is essentially safe. And you notice he has his bottle of water there. He's been drinking his water. So remember, hydrate during your exercise. So you're gonna come forward, I play it, good, quick feedback, good, good, well done. Let's see if we get forward a little faster, a little quicker. There we go. Good. Good. That's 7. Good. 2 more. And he's getting up to the ball. Beautiful. And hold. Good. So now we're going to switch. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult to play inside of the foot pass with this for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll the ball the same way. So the same way you have control of the ball here is the same thing we're going to use to play the ball back. And you're going to use the same technique, same movement, forward, backward. When you come forward, control the ball. Okay, ready? Go. Good. Getting that foot on top of the ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Heel down, toes up. Beautiful. And hold. Well done. Beautiful. Okay. So we've just given you a couple little ideas of what you could do with a tennis ball, with a basketball, a normal football. Normal football, we use it all the time for fellows who play in football. Okay? We could utilize these things in order to get skill development. Now, I remember back in my days, we find a plastic bottle, and me and my friends would go and play. And we utilize some of these same techniques to play. And those things actually helped us develop as good footballers. But in this case, we could use it to develop good futsal players. All right? So now, I want you to come forward a little bit. Good. Come forward some more. All right, so now we're going to reverse the exercise. So you're going to go backwards. I'm going to play the ball to you, control it with the sole of your foot, and then you roll it forward and pass it to me. When you pass it to me, come forward again. Okay? Ready? Backwards. Control, pass it, come forward. Good. 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 Be able to play with both feet. Oops. Change of exercise. Too much. You're coming forward and receiving the ball. When you go back. Ready? Start forward. Backwards. Come forward. Come forward. No backwards. Go. Good. Good. Last one. Brilliant. Okay. So same thing, tennis ball. All right. Working in again to strengthen the legs, the calves, hamstrings, thighs, glutes, hip flexor, groin muscle. You're even doing some work with your core when you do exercises like these. Very, very good exercises. Futsal players have to be fit. Ready? Don't jump on me. Ready? Go. Good. Good. Wait until it. Good. Come forward, come forward. Good. Come forward some more. Good. Now back. Beautiful. Go in. Good. One more. Beautiful. All right, well done. All right, so that ends our exercise portion of the day. Fantastic game futsal is. It is not small goal. It is not indoor football. It is futsal. 2x3 goal, 40x20 court, 5 players each team, one of which must be the goalkeeper. Of course, there are rules that apply just as well. 4 seconds to kick the ball in, no pass backs unless the attacking player touches the ball. We'll get into that on a different day, okay? But this is what we're about. Tobago Sport in Focus. We're bringing sport to you, the viewer, to you, Tobagonian, to you, our stakeholders, right? So on behalf of Mr. Harry, come on, go hide from the camera. On behalf of Mr. Harry and I want to say thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and we hope to see you soon for Tobago Sport in Focus.